Welcome to yet another edition of Autocar India Quick News, your weekly roundup of all that's news in the automotive world. Before we get going, please do ensure that you're subscribed to the Autocar India channel and the notifications are turned on. Now let's dive into the news. According to our sources, Honda will open bookings for the Elevate on July 3rd for a token amount of 21,000 rupees. It has also been confirmed that Honda will announce prices for the SUV by late August or early September. The Elevate will be available in showrooms for static display by the end of July, with test drives expected to begin by early August. If this news excites you, then check out Surges' walk-around video if you haven't already. Following the footsteps of its ICE counterpart, the Tata Nexon EV has achieved the 50,000 unit sales milestone. Part of the reason behind this achievement owes to the fact that the Nexon EV was the sole electric SUV in India for the longest time till the competition caught up. Tata is gearing up to launch a facelifted Nexon in August, and the update should bring in some exciting additions to the Nexon range, like the brand's latest 10.25-inch touchscreen. We will keep you posted on any further developments, so stay tuned to our channel and our pages on the socials. Speaking of upcoming facelifts, Kia has officially released the first set of teasers for the soon-to-launch facelifted Seltos. In the official teaser, Kia India has partially revealed the facelift's front styling as well as the updated dashboard design. For the exterior, Kia has redesigned the front bumper and the body cladding, added additional body-colored inserts in the fog lamps, as well as given the headlights new daytime running lamps. Some variants are also expected to get a new design for the alloy wheels. As for the interior, the images show the all-new dashboard design that the Seltos was rumored to be getting. The new dashboard is highlighted by the dual 10.25-inch curved screens for the infotainment and the all-digital instrument cluster. Aside from that, the update will bring a panoramic sunroof, ADAS suite, dual-zone climate control, and an updated infotainment screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Just last week, Toyota had released images of the second-gen Vellfire. Now, the brand has unofficially opened bookings for the premium MPV for amounts ranging from 2 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees depending on the outlet. The new Vellfire sits on Toyota's TNGA-K modular platform, which makes it lighter than the predecessor. In terms of dimensions, it remains similar to the previous gen but is slightly longer. On the inside, it gets a simple-looking dashboard with fewer buttons, as most of the vehicle's functions are now integrated into the large touchscreen that sits on the center of the dashboard. Other changes on the inside include a new and more comfortable seat design, a large overhead console for passengers to control various vehicle functions, multiple AC vents, and newly designed pull-down sunshades. For India, the Vellfire will continue to be offered in the Executive Lounge package. For the new Vellfire, Toyota is offering two engine options. The first is a turbocharged 2.4-litre four-cylinder petrol engine that produces 275 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. The second powertrain on offer is a 2.5-litre four-cylinder petrol hybrid that produces 250 horsepower. More news from Kia India. The brand has announced a recall for its Carens MPV due to a potential issue with its digital instrument cluster. Over 30,000 units built between September 2022 and February of 2023 will be inspected by the brand. Owners of these MPVs will be contacted and will be asked to visit the service center for an inspection and a software update if required. This is the second recall for the Carens, with the first one being in October 2022 due to a fault in the airbag control unit, which was fixed via a software update. Moving on to news from the world of two-wheelers. BMW has launched its most expensive road legal bike, the M1000RR, at 49 lakh rupees ex-showroom in India. The M competition package will cost another 6 lakhs, taking the price up to 55 lakh rupees. The M1000RR is essentially the road-legal version of the brand's Superbike World Championship machine and is powered by a liquid-cooled 999cc inline four-cylinder engine, making 212 horsepower and 113 Nm of torque. Visually, this bike differs from the previous model with a large air intake at the front and massive winglets on each side of the full carbon fiber fairing. The M1000RR will take on the Ducati Panigale V4R, which at 69.9 lakh rupees is handsomely overpriced. Triumph has unveiled its first offering built in partnership with Bajaj. Triumph's first models that are manufactured in India will go by the names Speed 400 and Scrambler 400X. The Speed 400 gets styling cues from the Speed Twin 900, while the Scrambler 400X is inspired by the Scrambler 900. Both bikes will be powered by a new liquid-cooled 398cc single-cylinder engine that will produce 40 horsepower and 37.5 Nm of torque. What's interesting about these Triumphs is that they will get a 6-speed gearbox unlike the larger 900cc twins, which comes with a 5-speed gearbox. Both these bikes will be loaded with features like dual-channel ABS, USB-C charging port, and semi-digital instrument cluster, among others. Triumph will officially launch these bikes on July 5th and are expected to be priced around the 3 lakh rupee mark. After more than 2 decades of being on sale, the Honda Activa has just crossed the 3 crore unit sales milestone. The Activa took 15 years to reach 1 crore milestone, but just 7 more years to add 2 crores in sales. The Activa first arrived as a 102cc scooter in 2001 with the convenience of a CVT coupled with the clean-running nature of a 4-stroke engine. This sparked interest of the buyers and marked the beginning of the legendary run. The Honda Activa was a market leader in the scooter segment in 2004 to 2005 and reached a 10 lakh sales milestone the following year. That marks the end of this week's news. Thank you all for joining and see you all next week.